And I just ask you why. Why are we so concerned about offending other people? Shouldn't we be more concerned with offending God? The fact is, the gospel is offensive. It is supposed to be. In many ways, the gospel is highly intolerant. It is supposed to be. See, there's no reality where you live the life that the word Christian actually describes without offending other people at times in your life. Jesus and his apostles promised us that would be the case in Scripture. Look, it's not something, by the way, that we go looking for. We're also not on some kind of crusade to offend people every chance we get. No, the Apostle Paul said, bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be haughty, but associate with the lowly. Never be wise in your own sight. Repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If possible, he says, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. Romans 12:14 through 18, okay? We're not trying to be at odds with other people like it's some kind of badge of honor. No, it is simply an inevitability for all those who actually live the Christian life as modeled for us by Jesus Christ. You see, when Paul says in the passage we just read, when he says, live peaceably with all, who's he describing? Well, he's describing all the people in verse 14, those who persecute you. You see, there was a natural assumption by the biblical writers that as you follow Jesus Christ, you will absolutely at some point in your life be persecuted. At times you will be hated by the world. Jesus told us that we would in John 15:18 through 20. He promised all who would follow him that your life will inevitably be in tension with the culture you're living in as one of his followers, just as it was for him. Which means, if it is not, if you never experience any tension with unbelievers when you are outside of your Christian friends and family, if your conversations are never at odds with others because of your faith, if you've never been ridiculed or put down by other people because of your loyalty to Jesus Christ and his people, if you've never been put to the task of defending your faith or even having to answer difficult questions about why you believe what you say you believe, then it is probably a good time to ask the question, what do you believe? Because Paul says that Jesus Christ is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. And he is before what? All things. And in him all things hold together, and he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in everything he might be preeminent. Colossians 1:15 through 18. Preeminent means supreme. All right? Surpassing all others. The question is, do you actually believe that?